What is up, guys? Welcome to this new video. In this video I'll be going over the new patch notes, and this one is a big one because the Triumph or legacy system has been added, so players that have been playing for a long while or have been playing very actively can get some cool rewards, including free skins and some skins that were essentially unobtainable for a long time. Plus, you can also get SD tokens and a whole lot of other stuff. I'll also be going over some balance changes to the event game mode attack on perimeter, so make sure you stay for those as well so you can keep up to date with the meta. Anyway, without further ado, let's get started. So first of all, the patch notes start off with the celebration of the 11-year anniversary of the game, which is exactly on July 10th, which is the day that this patch came out. As a celebration, they have released this celebratory update with some cool new things. First and foremost, the Years of Service and Triumph system. So, Years of Service. While they were thinking of ways to entertain and reward us, they went through all sort of ideas, from crazy funny ones to just straight crazy. So, they finally settled on this one, the Triumph system. To celebrate, they're launching a new Triumphant feature. This is a brand new system that's being introduced to the game that lets you earn valuable rewards, but you'll have to work for them. Last year, in honor of the anniversary, they've rewarded players with special items. Their quantity and quality increased depending on how many players had been with the game. The most loyal ones received Legacy, Scar L, and Longevity. This time, it's not a milestone anniversary, so in addition to coins for years of service, we're also taking into account how active you've been throughout the year. The Triumph system allows to claim rewards from past years that players may have missed. Unique challenges were added to the game that include different aspects of gameplay. Completing them grants access to a wide range of rewards, such as the unique Trailblazer motif, which is wearable on 3 armors. Another reward is the Longevity and the Legacy Scar L. Both are now available again for those who have missed them, but at a cost. A player who doesn't have enough years spent in the game but is highly active will be able to earn just one of these rewards if they really put in the effort. Another beloved one was the Tanto with a ring, which has now been reworked into a master rank version for those who asked. Other rewards include the Deadly Gift for the Chosen One, this pistol, and a bundle of nice little extra things and 2 mysterious cases. One is the Trailblazer's case and one is the Crate of Forgotten Times. The Trailblazer's case contains a unique mysterious master rank item for this year, and next year it will become available for purchase with Pop's coins, but at a higher price than the case. We don't know yet when this case will be opened. We're still looking for a skilled master who can find the key. The Crate of Forgotten Times contains character skins from pre-release times and earlier, so these are skins for your character, not for guns or whatever, just for your character. All of these will be available for purchase using the new unique Pops coins currency, which you thus can also earn with the aforementioned challenges. But wait, who's that? A veteran? A session warrior? Target audience? That's none other than the legendary Zone Elder Pop. You can find him at every save zone except the swamps and digger bases, and he's ready to offer you his selection of goods and share his story. If you complete all 10 Triumph challenges, you'll unlock a personal muse waiting for you after the race in your personal hideout. Namely, this absolutely amazing Snow Maiden statue, so, this is so worth it. I already know everybody's gonna try and grind just for this alone. So, how do you earn Pops coins? By using the promo code, which you'll get for our birthday, which is Stalcraft X 2025, you will get granted the reward equivalent to your years of service. The number of coins in the promo code depends on when your account was registered. The most curious players have already uncovered info from our developers about the new Triumph system and how to earn the new coins. The system works similar to the challenges. If you've already met the requirements between 2024 and now, the task will automatically be marked as complete, and you'll be able to collect the reward straight away, as you can see right here. So for example, if you've already, obtained more than 2,000 anomalous batteries from Outpost, that will be auto-completed when you log into the game. Note that Triumph progress isn't limited and doesn't have a final score, so go ahead and brag to your friends about how long you've avoided touching grass while evacuating from Lieblech Tree. So, how does coin earning work if I have multiple characters on one account? Simple, the promo code can actually be activated once for each character on the account. However, coins and most rewards can only be earned on one character. So make sure you use this promo code first on your main character that you want like the most rewards on. Then you can start using it on other characters and see the rewards you'll still get on there. They have also introduced a new special pack for the birthday called the SCX birthday set, and it's been added to the shop. Inside you'll find a crate of beer for your hideout, marvelous paint, and most importantly, unique charms. One charm tracks how many players you've killed, and the other one tracks how many players you've killed without dying. This is actually pretty cool. This is kind of like the stat track system in CSGO, and I think this is a like nice little addition for those that really like PvP. You'll also get 30 days of premium and 25 battle pass tiers and some consumables and a crate of fireworks, so that's pretty cool as well. Then they've also added the Estate Case 1 to the shop. This case costs 349 Stal coins, which is the premium currency, and this Estate Case is pretty cool. It contains 8 weapon motifs, 2 motif series, and 1 unique bold skin face. Each time you pull face, it comes with a random embedded particle that changes the item's visual animations or both if you're lucky. You'll have to find out what each particle does by playing the game. So that's the kind of E shape you see here with the legendary rarity tier. All items dropped for the case are bound for 90 days. After that, they will become transferable, I guess. Something we can inquire from that. The case will be available for purchase until January 14th. The mechanics are similar to the special and advanced cases with increasing drop rates for non-standard items, but this case includes dupe protection. If you've already pulled an item of standard rarity, it won't drop again until you've collected all other motifs of the same rarity. Then, on to golden tickets. On this special day, we traditionally thank the players who have made it into the top 50 sponsors of the project, aka people that have spent the most money on the game, and present them with golden tickets. This ticket can be exchanged for a memorial gift from NPC Viv at the northern faction bases or at the bar in the south. The gift includes both unique items for the game and valuable collectibles in the mainland. The personal promo code from this set holds a secret that will only be revealed in your hideout. We guarantee that everyone will receive their gift from Vivi Wonka, but it will take some time. Additionally, the golden ticket will be sent to your in-game mail after server maintenance is over. After submitting your ticket to Viv, the reward application form will appear at the top of the Stalcraft.net website. To receive an offline reward, you need to complete this form. So if you're in that top 50, you are also eligible to receive a cool like IRL gift package from Expo. You just have to fill in this form after handing in your golden ticket on their official website, and after completing the form they will contact you with the official address delivery@expo.net to confirm your details. Applications are processed individually and may take some time. The gift will then be sent by courier service at their expense, so that's pretty cool. You don't need to pay anything. But it is very important that you are aware of scammers. They will only contact you through the email address delivery@expo.net or by telephone number provided in the form. Never share your account details. All expenses, including delivery, are fully covered by Expo, so don't, go into any requests for money. And if you have any questions, please contact the technical support. Transfers are only possible within one account. If the ticket was not sent to the main character, technical support will perform a one-time transfer to your main character within your account. Transfer to third-party accounts is not provided. You can transfer a golden ticket for 10 and 11 years to Viv until the 1st of July 2026, so in a year essentially. This is really cool because there's a little sneak peek on their YouTube channel, which I will link down below, where they show some of the rewards you can get in this IRL box, and it's actually really cool. They're gonna talk about it in this next part. They're actually gonna send you some figurines, which is really cool that there's some physical Stalcraft merch. I personally won't be receiving any of this because I haven't spent a single euro on the game. I'm a free-to-play player, so this is not for me, but it's still cool. I think it's a cool way to say thank you to the people that spend a lot of money. Because we can hate on them for being whales and being pay to win and whatever, but it does keep the game going and allows people like me to play this game for free. So, I can't be too mad about it. I think it's a cool little thing. So yeah, pretty cool. Then, they've also added new sub-storylines. After the update, new story quests await you, revealing new details about exciting events in the zone. The quest line called Initiation has been added for Covenant. This quest becomes available after completing the Frontier of War task in the Sinfulness storyline, and new missions become available as you progress through the storyline. Then the quest line Botwin's Research for Rise. This quest becomes available after completing the Herschel task in the new Rise storyline, and new missions also become available as you progress through the storyline. Then the questline Swiss Orders for the Mercenaries. This quest becomes available after completing the new stage task in the Mercenaries Honor storyline, and new missions become available as you progress through the storyline. And then lastly, the questline Den's Guardian for Frontier. This quest becomes available after completing the Confrontation Inevitable task in the When Duty Calls storyline, and new missions become available as you progress through the storylines. Then they've also balanced and made some changes to the Attack on Perimeter event. They've reduced the CD or cooldown of aviation stratagems, strengthened some stratagems, intensified complicated and lethal difficulties, reduced session time of 2 minutes, so the game will be shorter, so this is interesting. It might make it a bit harder. Then they've reworked and balanced the main tasks. They've added exchange of trophies for dotations. That's pretty cool. If you've already upgraded everything, then, you know, the trophies become kind of useless. So it's cool that you can exchange them for dotations. And then for combat support, damage and damage ranges of C5, C8, and C24 have been increased. For SEA and NA servers, when starting an event session with a reduced number of squads, for example 1 squad for the entire map, the number of required tasks on the map will be reduced in accordance with the number of players, so that's good that this scales. And then on SE, NA, and EU, damage taken from other players while playing on lethal difficulty has been significantly reduced. This is really good because there were a lot of reports of griefers, so I hope this kind of curbs that problem. Then they have changed some of the stratagems. For example, the RBK 250 got its recovery time reduced, and also got its striking elements increased, and the spread has also been increased. So this is an overall buff. Then the ZEP 100 has also gotten an overall buff. They've also added display of labels on special weapons and supplies, reduced the shield generator's operating time to 1 minute, so that's a nerf. And if you leave the game before the evacuation is complete, you will be temporarily restricted for searching for another game, so that's actually also pretty nice to combat leavers. They've also made changes to some season pass tasks, especially those from Attack on Perimeter. They've removed the evacuation during the mission task. They've added the Destroy Zombie Boxes task, reduced the number of required completions for completion of main task quest to 2. The successful completion of the mission task is now considered difficult and similar to 2 simple tasks, so that's pretty cool. They've reduced the number of trophies required for the obtain unique murmur trophies at the end of the mission to 35. That's also a good change. Increased the number of trophies required to obtain common murmur trophies at the end of the mission task to 80. You know, it's a nerf, but it makes sense, kind of, because it was a bit ridiculous that you had to have the same for all the different rarities. Then they've increased the number of required completions of the kill enemies with special weapons task to 125. This is also a nerf. Then they've increased the number of required completions of the kill enemies with combat support task to 150. That's another nerf. And then reduced the number of required completions of the kill enemies with a headshot task to 80. That's a buff, actually. They've also reduced the number of required completions of the kill enemies with an automatic rifle task to 80. And the same for the submachine gun task, also to 80. So those are also buffs, which is pretty cool to see. They've also added the second part of the Attack on Perimeter event challenges, which is pretty cool because I was already almost done with my challenges, so it's nice that there's new ones to do. And then some other tasks, they've changed the target values for the task in the session battles and subdivision battles categories, and fixed bugs with counting some tasks in the event cleanup and hard activities categories. Then there's a whole bunch of balance changes to a lot of weapons, so I'm not gonna go over all of them, but you can check them out in the link down below to read the full patch notes. Then some other changes in general. They've changed the sounds of putting on and taking off all types of items, such as, you know, character skin, NVG, container, armor plate, grenade, gold, secondary and primary weapons. The sounds of items being moved within the inventory has also been changed, and they've added sounds of opening and closing the backpack. They fixed the sounds of shots fired by the FAMAS, L96, MK12, MP7, ASH12, RSH12, VSSK. They've also added display of effect priority in food and medicine descriptions, so that's pretty handy that we can now see that. And there have been some small localization changes where they fixed multiple translation bugs in the GUI of the Attack on Perimeter Season event. Descriptions in the Attack on Perimeter Season event have been adjusted for clarity, and they finally added an English voiceover for critical notifications in the Attack on Perimeter Season event, such as evacuation start, ally death, etc. This is great because there was just a voice talking. I remember playing and just hearing the voice talking. I was like, ah, it's cool, bro. Why? Like, I do not know what you're saying. So that's pretty cool that they changed this. This hopefully makes it easier for us that don't speak Russian. Anyway, that was it for these patch notes. I hope you found this video interesting. So let me know what you think down below of the whole new Triumph system. Are you happy that we can finally get some of the older, less obtainable skins? As a player who joined about 2 years ago, I'm pretty happy that I can finally kind of like get some older ones that were impossible for me to get now. So I'm pretty happy with that. What do you think of the balance changes? Also let me know about that down below as well. If this video was helpful to you, please do leave a like as it helps out the algorithm. And if you haven't subscribed yet, you can do that as well to stay up to date with all things Stalcraft. If you want to watch some more Stalcraft content, you can click here on the left for some gameplay content. And you can click here on the right for some case openings. In the gameplay category, you can find me playing the event and, you know, kind of sucking at it, but still having fun. And in the right, you'll find soon a new case opening of the new event crates, such as the Officer's Crate, etc. Anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the zone, stalkers.